And what do you think about the law enforcement training here at D.U.S.T, Detroit Urban Survival Training?
I think it's absolutely amazing and necessary. As a deputy sheriff, as a police officer, I encounter situations on a daily basis that require the knowledge that's acquired here at D.U.S.T. And Commander Brown is absolutely amazing in relaying that information. And his knowledge in the law, his depth and breadth of knowledge of the law is absolutely amazing. And there's not much more to say in that regard.
You recommend it for law enforcement officers?
Absolutely, absolutely. This is very much set up like the police academy, in academy or DT classes. It's a no-nonsense, get to the point, controlling the threat, keeping yourself from having court dates. I realize that there's a lot of people out there that are questioning things because there's a lot of different forms out there. There's a lot of different styles. So everybody's always going to think that they know more or down somebody else's form or critique it, I should say. And there's nothing wrong with other styles. I completely respect other styles. But this is in my profession dealing with situations where, for example, in martial arts where you have to wear a gi. I might not have that opportunity. I might deal with a person that doesn't have any clothes on at all, and is VCSA or violation of Controlled Substance Act high, basically, for lack of better words. And it's not a situation that you normally find in a dojo. So this is allowing us to handle those situations and deal with those situations and more effectively. And I think it's completely essential for any law enforcement, any civilian, military, anything. It's very, very important. Very important.
And you do recommend it for all law enforcement officers?
Oh, absolutely. I recommend it for, I am going to, I actually have used a lot of these techniques. My buddies and I, at our houses, we spar and we work on these, we use these techniques together and against each other. And it's, again, anybody that has anything negative to say, all you have to do is come in here and try it out. Again, that's why Commander Brown has all the videos he does on Instagram, because there are so many different scenarios. And for you law enforcement guys and gals, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the movements and the tactics that he gives you can be tweaked a little bit. So if there's something that isn't exact, they're easy enough and understandable enough to where they can be tweaked and used to your advantage. So just come and try out a class. Try out one session, and I guarantee you're going to respect what this man knows and his knowledge. Just listen to him talk for a few minutes. And anybody that knows anything about the legal profession, law, this man knows what he's talking about. And I'm very impressed by that. I've back in the day when I used to run security, Detroit, Pontiac area, I used to do security, Detroit, Pontiac. Mr. Commander Brown would come in there and show us different tactics, and they would always work. And minimize. Again, you're trying to control the situation, can manage the threat. You're not trying to get ridiculous with it, and that's what this man will teach you to do.
So you thought the training was good for avoiding injuries?
Oh, absolutely.
Controlling people?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the problem in any profession, you get poorly trained or undertrained individuals that are either going to go ham on somebody, or they're going to or not do enough, and they get themselves hurt, or they hurt somebody to a degree that ends up winding themselves catching a court case. You don't want that. You don't want to have to explain yourself and have to lawyer up, and that becomes a mess. So if you can do the cleanest way possible and keep it effective, keep it safe, and obviously cuff the individual or get the person on their way if it's at a bar, whatever your situation is. That's really and we're trying to go home at the end of the night, and safely. And it's just, I can sit here and ramble all day long. Just come in here, come in for a class, listen to him talk for a little while, do some of the tactics with him. It's very, very similar to a police academy, DT, mixed with a PPCT training style of tactics.
So you plan to take this to your department eventually?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Once I get a little bit more informed in school and schooled in Commander Brown's style, I have a very receptive agency that I work with, and I definitely plan on spreading this to all the individuals that I work with, all my partners, because we could all benefit from this. It'll keep us going home to our families safer at night. Just manage the threat in a more effective manner when you know what you're doing. You use the biomechanics of your body versus using body weight and strength. I mean, it's some things that, it might have a little bit to do with strength, but honestly, the biomechanics of the body are amazing, and Commander Brown will show you that, and he will help you with that.
You thought the firearms tactics were appropriate for response time and the system we teach for how you use your firearm to dominate threats? You thought it was good as well?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean,
We tried gun disarms as well.
Yep. From redirecting the barrel to pushing the slide back.
And everything worked?
Trapping the hammer, trapping the trigger. It was instantaneous. Now, things do require repetition and practice. I'm an old school weightlifter. I don't look like it anymore, but it's not. You're not going to be able to be, Dale and Commander Brown in his videos is doing it very quickly, and that's how it will end up when you practice it. So get in here and do it a few times, and that muscle memory kicks in, and you'll be able to start doing it with that level of quickness and speed. But the disarms are awesome. The retention and the disarms are absolutely spot on.
Thank you, sir.
And he'll square you away.
Thank you, sir.
He'll definitely square you away.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.